going into this best of 5 against Fnatic.
One of the big things that we saw last week was a significant improvement in the team's mid-game. And I feel like that has been a big struggle for the team throughout the regular season.
Correction, Broxah has played the champion 5 times, undefeated, 28-4-28. And to round out the team composition here for Splyce, it's a little bit of a pivot there. It's the Corki that will most likely be being played there by Cobby in the bottom lane.
So what is cool is kind of this relationship that Splyce are showing with a lot of their flex picks, not just in this best of 5, but in their previous one. The fact that they had the Vel'Koz, it was a question, is it going to go to the ADC position or into the mid lane position? There's a very similar thing here with the Zoe and the Corki. You've seen both champions play them in either position, and you can see that they're kind of hot potatoing around about where is it going to land, how are you going to spec your runes?
Question is, what does it do for the draft overall? I see a lot of poke going in, but what do you see here, Betty?
So, the first thing to know is that we have a Zoe in the bot lane.
Right.
This will be the shift going over towards Splyce. Really interesting decision making, largely because I think that with the spell shield, it's quite easy to block the Sleepy Trouble bubble, and it's very telegraphed ability as well. So I think it's going to be difficult for them to set that up. Maybe they'll look to try and attack the Alistar during the laning phase.
Well, Cobby and Norscaron going to try to turn this one around. Here comes Humanoid, throws down the package from the Valkyrie. Reckless forced to flash defensively. Hilly's holding on to his for now. Cobby's trying to step forward. He's got an Ignite to use as well. Battlestar puts the damage down. Hilly's down to 200 HP. First Blood's available, secured, picked up by Cobby and Splyce.
Very surprised that Fnatic didn't respect that.
It's just push City as Bwipo is now going to be punished. Here comes Xerxes. He's got the flash, he's got the chilling smite, he's got Void Rush as well. Cataclysm comes down, Requiem will follow, but Chachi survives thanks to the stopwatch, and that is a gigantic cooldown from Broxah that will not find a kill.
Beautiful stuff from Splyce. They're continuing to find these early leads.
They're going to even out the total plates killed by putting a lot of damage on this top outer.
Yeah, if our observers could very quickly toggle the vision, you can actually just see the differences. We run out of time as Xerxes goes for a gank.
Yes, he does. Bwipo's in so much trouble. Void Rush should just be about enough. Chachi takes down Bwipo and Splyce. Need to stay 1,000 gold up as we get to 15 minutes on the clock. Bwipo's not done yet. Cataclysm is available. Chachi's run out of mana though. Now Requiem is on cooldown. It's not available for use for a few more moments. Bwipo's going to get turned around. Here comes Cobby. He teleports in. Sleepy, Trouble, Bubble. Battlestar's not going to be enough, but the Void Rush surely will. There goes Xerxes. Dashes in, bites down. Spin for the win. Xerxes picks up the 4th kill for Splyce.
And Bwipo just needs to lose gracefully at this point. Way overforced that fight. I felt like he was trying
the bot wave pushed, and no one has it in control right now. Fnatic look for an engage.
All right, Xerxes going to be the target. He gets jumped on, run down, and easily killed. Splyce were backing away, and Xerxes...
Splyce just not being patient enough with their composition and possibly getting more for it.
That was so cheeky! To the skies, gets Chachi out the Cataclysm, but it simply is not enough. Another isolated death, just about.
For now, fighting for the Infernal.
All right, the last time this dragon was started by Splyce, Fnatic were able to use some sneakiness and sneak up from the bottom. Chachi's not with the team. He's late to the party. Dragon secured by Broxah and Fnatic. There's the flag, the drag, the dunk. Splyce have once again botched at the dragon. The stun onto Norscaron. That's a Drake and 2 quick kills.
Just freeze frame.
Can they look for a steal, or will they look for another fight?
Sleepy Trouble Bubble goes into the pit. Oh, here comes the burst damage. It's stolen! Chachi, you hero! It is the most farmed member of Splyce. He picks up the Baron secure. Now Xerxes looking to hunt down Hill, is saying there's no support for the support of Fnatic, and he's going to try to escape. The chains will fly just a couple seconds of time, and Xerxes continues to chase, gets an unburrow, and a furious bite kills Hillisang. Splyce take Baron. Woo!
No, they don't, Trevor.
Fnatic got it.
Fnatic got Baron.
It's okay, Trevor.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Chachi got a kill. Chachi got a kill.
Chachi dived into the pit and got multiple kills. It was a chaotic fight, quick shot. It happens to the best of us.
It's okay. That'll go on the highlight reel. Your career will be cursed for the rest of your life. It's fine. Shake it off.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, speaking of engaged, Fnatic are looking for another one.
Here comes Bwipo, gets the Cataclysm down, and there's the damage. It works out this time as Cobby's not even able to use that flash. The Devour's used once again. Norscaron's running away with the grey health. Boomerang Blade shuts him down. Humanoid sidesteps. One more knocker from Bwipo, and he's able to escape with the Valkyrie, but Reckless is able to put damage on the tower. Now Chachi is going to try and chase down. There goes Bwipo, takes a shot from the Death Ray, and still not enough to kill Humanoid. The heal from the steps, the fountain keeps him alive. Humanoid's going to Velk forward, gets the reply. Fnatic, you chase too far.
You tell him, Humanoid, get off your lawn.
It ends up being a
Fnatic, it is an even gold game at 57 minutes. 3 or 4 items being picked up here. And Xerxes will get run down. Void Rush will buy some time. It's Reckless, 6-1, and the late game Sivir win condition may be enabled, but can Hylissang make it out? Yeah, the rest of Fnatic are starting to come up. There's a teleport being committed. Vizichachi's going to throw down those accelerated shock blasts on the side. Northscare's being burned low. Brox's kill in and amongst the pit. The river is now the battle scene. 1-2 quick kills for Fnatic. Requiem gets a good amount of damage down, but Fnatic are simply stronger in these 5v5s. Kobe now forced to use the stolen flash. He's looking to get run down. Reckless wants to cut off Humanoid. Gonna get the boomerang blade as well as the ricochet. Kill secured. Bwipo's going to start the recall, and will Kobe be able to finish? No, he's decided to back away.
This Dragon Pit is just the Thunderdome from Splyce, and they never come out of it.
No, definitely not. Nemesis is able to pick up the kill. Look at those death timers, 46 seconds.
It's quite bread and butter. Press the engage buttons and just go. But they're so good at doing it that it's very difficult for teams to challenge. And every time Splyce make a small mistake, Fnatic just go for the play.
Press the button and go. They're going for the win. That's a stun onto Xerxes. Double Nexus turrets down. There's simply not enough pressure. Reckless alone should be able to finish this one off. The Nexus goes down. Fnatic press the win button.
It's just a Sivir comp, baby.
It's just a Sivir comp.
It's just a Sivir comp.
And the thing is, the onus was on Splyce to play towards their win conditions in this. It was... Fnatic's win condition was very obvious. It was, we want to fight, right?
Sion mid.
Well, we're going to find out in a few seconds how do Fnatic respond, because in order to agree to that duel, you have to do the pivot. They're instead going to lock in the Cho'Gath, and that is a very different style of team composition that I'm used to seeing on this patch.
So what this is saying is that Nemesis is the confident KO player. They want to keep the jungle mid synergy of the Rek'Sai and the KO together. I wouldn't be surprised to see Broxer invest time there, just like he did last week, and I think that it can help KO get through what is often a rough laning phase. Notice as well that they picked an AP top champion. That's typically because Nemesis will go towards the AD build with things like the Blade of the Ruin King, Rage Blade, and maybe Trinity Force as well. So having the Cho'Gath there, adding that extra bit of AP damage will round out this composition for Fnatic, which, once again, very team fight based. A little bit harder to execute than what we saw before, but still, press R button, press all your damage buttons, and you'll likely just clean through the enemy comp.
Yeah, and I also feel like it's a reaction to the fact that you saw that Splyce was setting up a front-to-back team. You already saw that the Tristana came through. They needed to go for the blind pick. They decided to go for the Rise and the Sion there. Maybe some flex opportunity, but you assume
no
Sion
flash on this Cho'Gath. Xerxes coming for again.
Really going to try this? Level 2 Skarner.
Did he take his W and his Q on Bwipo?
We're going to find out in just a moment. Bwipo's starting to back away. He's in a 3 versus 1. The tower's coming to help out. Rupture will tag up Northscarean. Northscarean survives with less than 100 hit points. That is Splyce committing to this lane swap and dive.
Wow, and item up on the bot lane, but there's no flash on Northscarean, as Xerxes is here.
All right, Broxer is coming in as well. He's going to tunnel over the wall. Kobe goes forward. He's already got a kill, got a reset. Jumped on Broxer's head. That's a double kill for Kobe. He's 3-0. And the reset to bottom lane helps Splyce get further ahead.
So, lane swap, worth 100%. That BF source coming
more
up.
effective earlier on, but we'll hold it because now they're diving.
All right, they are indeed. Realm from Humanoid. Reckless is going to get Chilling Smited down. The Impale not used just yet. Hilly's in trouble under the tower. Reckless killed by Humanoid, and he's going to get stunned up as Chachi tanks everything. 2 kills, a tower, and Splyce are here to play.
And Splyce look to try and engage, which we have to turn back because there's a fight happening.
Every time we try to use the new tool, unfortunately action happens. Thank you, observers, for jumping out. Kobe gets yet another kill, and they're gonna back away. Now the pressure is on Nemesis. He's going to be surrounded. Xerxes got an Impale available, a flash if he needs it as well. Nemesis will get caught up, locked up, will buy some time as the Impale drags him around, but CC and Kale, that's how you stop it.
The frustrating part here is Splyce do exactly.
And they've continued to improve as now Nemesis is going to get jumped on, and it's going to get stunned up as well. The Impale can be used in just a moment or two. Nemesis is simply not strong enough to be in that position. Doesn't have the support. Splyce, 8 kills to 0.
And I feel like it's a bit of a name issue here, and that when you look at this Splyce roster, like, you know what the Fnatic are just better. Do we really know that about Humanoid and Nemesis in top tier form?
Well, he's 2v1. We're about to find out.
I'm going to say no in 2v1.
Don't win that fight, but I will say, I am very excited. And obviously you can hear the fans here in Berlin cheering as Fnatic picked up their first kill. We'll be at the expense of yet another one. Splyce fans erupt actually to shut down. Some time for Bwipo. Impale is just about available. Couple seconds to go. Bwipo's turning it back around to the Feral Scream and another fantastic rupture. KLLT comes down by some seconds. Take a look at that. Delivers the shock to Kobe, but the damage needs to follow back up. That's one for Fnatic. That's two. That's a death sentence going awry. Now Humanoid's running for his life. Splyce slightly overconfident, just over Chase, and Fnatic find themselves a way back in.
It was going so well for Splyce. Disaster walked into a choke point and
Wave clear for days to help them get to the stage where Kale and Civic can take over, but they need to protect their base. The tower has now fallen as Bwipo makes his way back to the mid lane. He gets caught by a decimating smash, the rupture as well. Box comes down now because Achachi's already sent into zombie form. Sion gets once again pulled backwards and will get Bwipo. Death sentence goes wide. Smash finds nobody. Vedius as Hilly is forced to put the box down defensively. Death sentence comes back. Here's TP. Teleport starting to channel. Nemesis will be joining just a little bit late. That Fish is going to Reckless. Jumped over the wall. He's found Reckless. He's still untouched. But take a look at Nemesis. He's trying to burn. He's got no ulti to use though. He's got one.
He's dead.
Two. But here comes Kobe. Hopping, skipping, jumping. This will be the third kill of the fight. And he's looking to chase for more.
And Kobe comes up huge. Triple kill for the AD carry of Splyce. He needed to be the carry for his team. And he does so
for the Impale. Take a look at the flame. That's a jump onto Humanoid. Now the damage on Achachi. Buster Shot's going to buy so much time. Reckless is very, very low. Nemesis is stepping forward, but it's Broxer down. Hilly down. Kobe Rocket jumps forward. Reckless stays just alive, long enough to continue fighting. Final Judgment is available for Nemesis. He has used it onto Reckless, but Kobe doesn't care. He's got two. The ricochets flying across. It is simply not enough for Reckless. Nexus is now being focused. Nemesis is stepping forward. That's a triple kill. Picked up for Kobe. The Quadra, the Nexus, and Splyce even the series.
The GGs come out from Splyce in what was overall a very good game. There was a brief moment where things looked a little suspicious, but ultimately Splyce were in control of this game from start to finish.
He doesn't know what his competition is going to be, that this is the one that he feels most comfortable, that he can have those outplay matchups, and now he sees it.
Ooh, Comfort v Comfort, the Shen coming in from Vizicachi. This is, I don't want to say his most played, Trevor, maybe you can confirm for me, but it's definitely one of his favorite champions, and it should be up there.
It is. This split only played twice. This will be the third time. I will double check all-time records in just a moment or two. But again, when you've got an Azir and a Jinx and you have Thresh and Shen, a lot of tools to protect those hard late game carries.
To me, it says that they're looking to play around this bot lane, quick shot. Now, we shouldn't be surprised if we also see some attention bot lane from the side of Fnatic. Something they love to do with Vayne lanes is that level 2 gank Frost. We've seen it a few times now, and it's just to get Reckless ahead very early, so that once he gets just that bit of gold, that extra level advantage, he can just start to snowball and dominate that lane.
And it's not just the level 2, it's the fact that you also have the likes of the Lysandre, the Jarvan. You know, if Reckless and Hilly ever get a big wave to crash onto that tower, the amount of dive tools are really terrifying. So I actually really like kind of the pivot to Chachi, grab to show up in time when Broxah does, but the fact that because Norskaron doesn't have his flash, they probably called their jungler since their wave is pushing in, and they're saying, we don't want to be extended without any sort of safety. Please come help us.
Oh, Hilly-san gets caught out, chunked down, first blood to Kobe.
Beautiful stuff from the side of Splyce. They find another early advantage against...
first bloods. The next AD carries Patrick at 4. Now take a look at this. Xerxes once again, with the help of Stand United, an easy kill onto Broxah, reading him like a book. It's not done yet. Now Reckless and Hilly, they're trying to pick up a fight. Chachi's come over the wall, but take a look at Reckless. He's sticking inside, tumbles away to safety. Defensive flash from Kobe. The Darkened Blade is starting to chase down. Bwipo's looking for an opportunity. Can't find a Splyce target. Chachi will lose his life, but not enough to kill Reckless. The zaps come out, the knock up from Bwipo. There's the stand aside. Now all of a sudden the damage is coming out. Kobe's now running for his life. Norskaron still sticking around. The flash comes in. There comes the dash and the Gleaming Quill. Hillisan kills Norskaron. They punish Splyce, and Fnatic turn it round.
And what started off as a simple kill onto Broxah ends up being 4 kills in favor of Fnatic, and they flip this early game in their favor.
Vedius, weren't you just talking about...
Head, you know, the mental of Fnatic was boom, so to speak. And take a look at this. Death sentence, flay, box. Hillisang is eaten alive by Kobe and Norskaron, and Cersei may even fancy
it, but it wasn't even close. And look, one hit away. This should be a clean tower for Fnatic.
Oh, Bwipo's going to fancy it, but at what cost? The Emperor's Divide, and Bwipo's going to get into... Oh! Where did that damage come from? I demand a replay, because I did not see the reinforcements dive bombing Splyce.
That felt like the Shy just landed on Splyce right there. Massive DPS.
Giant wombo, but more importantly to me is that 3 towers are secured. This should be a kill into Hylissang. Humanoid uses the slide and glide and divide and shoots the bird down in his stride.
What's important to remember where Fnatic are just continuing to push and now they're looking for another pick.
All right, Humanoid will get the Stand United, but it simply isn't going to enough. Stand United completes. That's another kill for Bwipo and Fnatic. Nemesis is now on a killing spree. The attention turns to Norscarin. Death sentence into box will not help anybody, and Reckless late to the party, not even needed as Fnatic pick up 2 kills.
I mean, frankly, if Chachi...
This Baron, they have all 5 members here. This isn't the fastest Baron in the world.
It's not. Nemesis has no ultimate, has no flash. Nemesis is in trouble. Nemesis is down. Fnatic, they tried to do that too quickly, and Splyce were able to respond. They get themselves a kill. They also get... He's going to use that passive to spot it out, and Nemesis has got a good flank opportunity. The Baron is down to 2,000. Chachi's inside the pit. There's a fight to multiple fronts. Baron this time secured by Fnatic, and now an ensuing fight. That's already 1 kill onto Xerxes. Bwipo has dunked down Kobe. He's going to use that Aatrox to its maximum powers. Reckless slides around the divide. He finally gets shut down by the Conquering Sands. And as it stands, it's Fnatic that get the ace into the base. Ultimate's available for all of Splyce, but take a look at this. There's once again the chains connecting. Bwipo dashes forward, manages to connect with another Q. Humanoid's now running for his life as Bwipo is doing his best to zone. Reckless manages once again to dodge the Azir ultimate, but look at the follow-up damage. Silver Bolt on the fountain is enough to get a double kill. Reckless running for his life. Super Mega Death Rocket, not going to be enough just yet. Manages to find one to Hylissang. Chachi chasing forward, using the zone of damage control, and Splyce survive the fight!
And this is where we hold them. Splyce lose everything in their base, but they got multiple shutdowns on key members. Watch the Nexus.
Can Splyce do this again? Hylissang dumps all the way forward. Fnatic is split up, but it's already cost them. Brox has gone down. Reckless has gone down. Ladies and gentlemen, Splyce will not go quietly into the night, and Bwipo's now running for his life. 5, 1, and 8. Splyce have held the base again.
You can't just ignore them, Fnatic. Look at the difference in the itemization.
Oh, Bwipo though, he's going to get the 1v2.
Bwipo gets the 1v2. May actually be able to turn this one around as well. Running for his life, the chains will help. Chachi needs to get the Spirit's Refuge down.
No way.
Bwipo goes gold.
Kobe's here.
Now comes Kobe, dash away, and that's the ace. Splyce, hold on, they're only 5k down. Now that Fnatic gonna have one more shot into the breach. They've got Baron empowered minions. Humanoid is running onto Bwipo. Bwipo's already going to have his ultimate bring him back to life. Now Bwipo's in trouble. GA has now been popped. Humanoid's not done yet. Inhibitor in the middle lane secured. Not enough support for the rest of Fnatic. Bwipo is down. Humanoid has done enough to defend the bottom lane, but Fnatic have secured these sets. He's trying to turn this around. That is, of course, the Azir touchdown. But look, with Splyce peeled all the way to the bottom, this could set up for Baron. Nemesis is running. Stand United onto Humanoid. Humanoid throws his flash away. Bwipo's buying time. 3 members of Fnatic will be able to have the Baron buff. GA's going to buy some additional time. Look, Hylissang is now pushing onto the inhibitor.
It's happening again! It's happening again!
Are being pushed into the base. This is exactly how Fnatic wanted to use that Baron, but it's at the cost of 2 team members.
This is actually so intelligent here. Now Splyce will get the Elder.
Kobe on 6 items. Remember, if you never leave your base, you don't need boots. Nemesis is chunked out from a couple of autos. Bwipo and Brox.
Oh, they're going!
They're going for the Nexus! Kobe flashes back as defensively. Bwipo's going to try to use that Whirlwind. That's going to bring it back up. The Nexus is being focused. That's a kill into Reckless. Fnatic have done it! What the hell is that ending?
And it was off the back of Hylissang once again! He was the guy that went behind enemy lines. He was the guy that used the Baron to steal the inhibitor. And then Fnatic to lock 80 carries down towards the bot lane and set up a lot of plays.
Which is why I think the,
No!
Wait a second, wait a second! Okay. So,
Oh,
Sivir
this is
locked in.
so big brain, such big brain.
Why is it big brain, Vidius?
Oh, it's more to do with the fact that Civ is really good into the Vigar. The spell shield means that you'll never get locked down by the event horizon. And Vayne should do very well into the Sylas. The thing about Sylas is he actually struggles to pressure you in lane early on anyway. So against the Vayne, he's never going to be able to do anything, and he's just going to get outscaled.
I'm just so curious about the levels to this, because the fact of the matter is that Fnatic have trained people that he will blind pick Vayne. He's done it multiple times. He does it this time. Splyce are like, this is easy. It's the Vayne versus Vigar. We've got him. We've set the trap. And then they just go one level deeper, one dream deeper in this Inception to pull out the Sivir.
Okay, now how...
Ode to Caps.
And I was just about to say that. Fnatic are one win away from the semi-finals next Saturday in Rotterdam, where they will face the loser of G2. Bwippo pushed forward a little bit. The minions are doing so much work. Chachi goes so low. Remember, Bwippo's waiting for the claw. Teleport is going to start being channeled. Bwippo is going to get some support. All of Fnatic are rocking up. Nemesis and Reckless, they join the fray. Bwippo stays alive a few seconds longer. Will get cut down. First blood picked up by Xerxes before he is turned around. Now, Nemesis trying to chase onto Humanoid.
Because he got that, or picked up that kill, I'm going to say it is worth for Splyce in the long run.
Well, the risk is now... Ooh, here we go, the collapse.
Oh my word, the event horizon doesn't matter from that glacial path. Now it's a 2v2, and Xerxes trying to run down Bwippo. He's rampaging all over his face. Here comes Broxah. Not going to be enough just yet. Copy gets caught around, knocked up, locked down, killed by Broxah. All of a sudden, the picks and bans fall. He's going to go toe-to-toe with Bwippo, has thrown out the hijack. Will be able to cast, self-cast the ultimate. In fact, or it may already have been there. Now Bwippo's going to go down. Onslaught Shadows comes in. This is the turnaround for Splyce. They've got themselves one. Brox is forced to run for his life as Hillisang will be going down. He flashes over the wall. That's a follow-up from Humanoid. Then finally the kill. That's 2 quick kills for Splyce.
Love the confidence there from Humanoid, knowing that he had the level advantage over Bwippo, and he was strong enough to go for that kind of a trade.
Tried to turn it into Hillisang. From Ideal burst was used rather. Bwippo will buy some time, maybe just enough to help get a kill to Xerxes. Bwippo survives the onslaught of shadows. He outplays again, and Broxah takes down Humanoid.
Bwippo, that was clean. He recognized that he was going to die, so he wanted to take at least someone with him.
Minutes ago, and Bwippo needs to once again have some fancy feats. Ultimate is available for him. Does he manage to self-cast? Yes, he does. Event Horizon should still just about take him. No, timed out. Bwippo gets chunked down. He manages to get the root. And this time round, Xerxes Shadows will onslaught him down. Fans at home, if you were watching, let us know. And then, of course, in the next game, if we go to game 5, it'll be either Hillisang or Norscarin POV. Nemesis manages to get the Blade of the Ruined King before Xerxes jumps on top of him, starts to rampage around. Here comes Bwippo. Chachi goes back in. They've got themselves a kill to Nemesis. Bwippo's running for his life. Chachi should go down to Hilly, but the Devourer will buy a lot of time. Chachi survives thanks to Norscarin, but here comes Broxah. One little boot. He will poke him with a Dragon Strike and then use the Blast Cone to get to safety. Broxah is able to Fnatic pick Vitality. And now we'll see whether or not Xerxes and Humanoid can run down Nemesis, takes so much damage on that onslaught. Stand United committed as well, and it ends up being an easy kill, but a lot of resources invested for it.
Sure, one thing having double AD does help with is also securing the Baron, which Fnatic has started off. Now may go for a bit of a fight.
All right, turn their attention to Chachi. He's been knocked up into the air twice. Give that man frequent flyer miles awarded by Fnatic.
Very nice.
But very nicely done by Norscarin. Oh, Reckless jumps in. He's already got himself one into copy. Peel away from Humanoid. Cataclysm comes down. Defensive flashes as Norscarin finally goes down. A follow-up chase. Humanoid gets caught out and killed as Fnatic find 3 after they force Splyce to react.
And Inder talks about this all the time. It is so hard to execute on these side lanes and maintain pressure when Fnatic have...
Chachi looks like he's going to be able to make it out. 5 members of Fnatic, they get the Baron. They're going to turn their attention to this middle turret, and they extend that gold lead.
Yeah, but now it's what can Splyce get back in return, because here comes the team.
All right, take a look at this. Teleport's coming out. Chachi's already down. Xerxes used his ultimate, remember. Going to use that devastating charge into Bwippo. Bwippo's going to go down. Now the tension turn around. Nemesis running for his life. He's tumbling. He stays alive. All of a sudden on the back end, Reckless is looking to clean things up as Copy is now left alone. 4 members of Splyce are down, and Fnatic turn their attention. They're going to chase Copy back as well.
As Fnatic find another 4 kills, are looking to siege onto the base, and look, they're even trying to get the kill onto Copy.
Yeah. That Event Horizon doesn't mean anything to Sivir.
That one was personal, for sure. Chase them down and find a big fight.
And of course, as we come out of the replay, Fnatic have found themselves an easy pick-off here onto Humanoid. Fin of Splyce's spring split. They are on the verge of being eliminated as Fnatic find themselves the inhibitor turret. The rest of the squad are chasing onto Norskeren. Humanoid still dead, remember, from the previous engage. Norskeren goes down. Now the inhibitor drops as well. Fnatic with the Baron empowered minions consider the Nexus, but instead they take another inhibitor
and make their way to the semi-final.
Yeah, that's the truth. Next Saturday in Rotterdam, if Fnatic can close this out. Tomorrow, let's wait, we'll get to that in a second. Let's take a look at this. Vizichachi goes down, Nemesis takes him out. Fnatic continue to put pressure onto the center turret. Here comes Humanoid, trying to do some work on that Silas, but simply not enough. Reckless is now on a rampage at 4-0-7. Cobby is trying to run away. The Event Horizon is not working. Primordial Burst does not have enough damage. The cheekiness of the Vigar did not help Splyce. Fnatic were able to pull the rug out from underneath them, and Fnatic are now turning onto the third and final inhibitor.
Fnatic will be making their way to Rotterdam as the third inhibitor goes down. All they need is the minion wave. Only Xerxes stands in their way. Splyce could not handle the pressure from this Fnatic squad.
Absolutely not. Splyce put up a good fight. They improved and impressed, but it's Fnatic that will have the last laugh. It is Fnatic that has earned the right to defend their title in Rotterdam. "29 kills, 21 of which were secured by Fnatic. And you could not have expected half of what happened this game. With Lissandra top, Reckless playing Sivir in the bot lane, the Vigar, and then of course seeing exactly how it all played out. Splyce have been eliminated, 4th place in the spring splits.
And I'm glad that we get to see Coach Duke and Xerxes on the screen right now, because that's the key word that I want to take away, the unexpected. You know, most people, myself included, assume that Splyce would come into this, that they would go back to the 5v5, that they would go back to the scaling, the team fight. I don't actually mind that they threw a wrench into the plans, that they tried to be experimental, that they tried to catch Fnatic off guard. To me, I'm like, yes, you know, I can respect if you're going to bow out, throw everything that you've got at them.
And while Splyce unfortunately were not able to make their way forward, they still stopped the win streak from Fnatic, the team that went 8-1 in the second half of the regular season, the team that have